Oh. Janie, why don't you tell me what it's like growing up in Butter Cove?
Oh, I don't know what it's like growing up in Butter Cove. Good, I guess, good.
Yeah, but when you grew up in a big family?
Yes, I grew up in a big family, 8 of us.
8 of you? And
yeah.
where did you come in the family? Like, what, you're the oldest, youngest?
I'm the second oldest.
Yeah.
Richard was the oldest and I'm the second oldest.
Okay, when did you go to school?
I went to school in Butter Cove.
How old were you?
About 5, I guess, when I went to school. And I was in school till I was 8 and a half. And I came out of school.
How come?
I never went to school after.
Really?
Leave that if you like.
How come?
Because my mother got sick, had a stroke. She was only 36 years old and she had a stroke.
And you had to stay home and...
Pardon?
You had to stay home and look after the house? Or?
Well, I did, the best I could anyway. Ben was a baby, the youngest was baby. Not the youngest, but she had 6. Because after that she had Lawrence and Vera. 5 years after. And Ben was a baby, about 6 months old. So I did the best I could. I'm working ever since.
How old are you now?
94.
94. Wow. And when you stayed home and did the work, like what kind of work did you do?
Housework, all kinds of work. Outside, garden, flakes, on the flakes, spreading fish, and ate potatoes and everything. Doing everything.
Yeah. Looked after the baby?
Yeah, I looked after the best I could, looked after Ben.
Yeah. And I know you told me when you
used to get another lady in to make a bit of bread and then until I got about 11 or 12, I guess, and then I started making bread and doing everything else.
I know you told me you used to go to up to St. John's a lot when you were younger.
St. John's without, yeah, I went up to St. John's without lots of times.
Yeah.
I had a hand up there, my father's sister was up there.
Who was that?
And Bella, Isabel.
Green?
Green, she was married to Levi Green, yeah.
Okay. What was it like in St. John's then?
About like it is here now. Got a few houses on the beach and up the Ferris Cove. I think there's more cabins up the Ferris Cove now than there was then.
Yeah. Did they live in St. John's or Ferris Cove?
They lived in St. John's.
Okay.
Well, it was all St. John's, but it's just across the river, right?
Yeah.
Across.
Yeah.
Like over here now, across the Ham.
And they had schools up there?
Yeah. They had
Yeah.
a school up there, yeah.
Yeah.
They had a church up there. 2 churches up there.
And the school you went to in Butter Cove, what was the school like? I mean, one-room school?
Oh, a little school on the hill up in Butter Cove, on the rock.
Yeah. And what kind of subjects did you study in school?
Grade 2, I think I left.
You left in grade 2. But
Yeah.
Reading, writing and arithmetic.
Yeah, what
Reading, writing and arithmetic.
Reading and writing and arithmetic. I've done it.
Yeah.
But I can read anything. It's not a problem, and I did my work. And
So you learned how to read and write in 2 years, a couple of years.
because I had a family, and most of them got grade 11 there, whatever they could get them. 10 of them, so.
Yeah. And
And I guess I learned by them because Fink had good education. He had grade 11 now, 1936. He got grade 11.
was he the first one here to get grade 11 in
Yeah, I
Gooseberry
think
Cove?
so. And that lady is up in the hospital now, over 100 years old. Mrs. Vay, Aunt Miriam Vay, she was in the classroom when he got his grade 11.
Wow. That was a big accomplishment back then.
Yes.
Right? Those days?
She was there teaching, but she probably was only 3 years older than him, I think.
Okay.
You know, like teachers.
Yes, back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was in your school now? Did you... wood stove? What was the stove?
Oh, wood stove, of course, yes, all I knew anything about. I didn't even go to school down there because when the school up there, people used to come down here then there. There's only school up there for about few months in Butter Cove at that time. Me and Richard went to school up there.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else went to school up there of our family.
Okay, so most of them came down to Gooseberry Cove then after that, did
Oh
they?
yeah, they all came down, like Effie and Max and Mose and all of them, they came down here in Gooseberry Cove.
Okay. What did you do for writing? Did you have a slate or did you have paper? Or
Oh,
pen?
we had a slate, of course.
Yeah.
Had a blackboard.
Yeah.
They had a blackboard, chalk, and we had a slate. We'd off our slate and carry take a junk of wood to school. And
Yeah.
It's not more people you pay, but having off extra.
Yeah.
oh, but that was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. Fun, I guess.
Mm. And I guess it was hard times when you got married too, wasn't it? You know, back in those days.
But I got married in 43,
Yeah.
28 September 1943.
Okay. Yeah.
That's 72 years, isn't it? 71 years, 70,
Yeah,
43?
71 years ago.
Yeah.
Mm. And you moved down to Gooseberry Cove?
Yeah. Well, I was always down to Gooseberry Cove.
Exactly.
3 times a day I'd walk down.
Is that right?
Yeah, Elaine.
Yeah.
I lived down here, Elaine, in that old house down there with Mary and them, so we're down in the hills.
Is that
I
right?
used to come down here and stay night time.
Yeah.
Afraid to go upside down. No lights on the road then, Elaine.
No.
I used to get Abe Spurrell to come down with me,
Yeah.
and he used to say, yeah, I'll walk down to Gooseberry Cove with you, and when you get down to Gooseberry Cove, you'll go with someone else. I said, nah, that's not me. He didn't care.
Was he your boyfriend, was he?
No, just used to walk down with I'd get him to come down with me because I was afraid.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was Abe, Art's brother?
Yeah, Uncle Davy's here, Uncle Davy and Aunt Liz.
Right, right.
Aunt Liz come from St. John's Out, right?
Yes.
She was this cock in St. John's Out. Well, you know that, of course, do all the studies you've done there.
Mm.
Didn't you?
Yeah, I knew that, yeah, yeah.
Uncle Jim is cock, Uncle Bob is cocks.
Yeah.
Like they're up there, it's now Bob's. He was up there, Bob's son and that, Bob is cocks.
Okay.
And he's still up there, his grandson and stuff. Gordon is cocking him.
Mm. And what about stores? What about stores? Do you have any shops in Butter Cove back when you were little? Growing up?
When I was little,
Yeah, when you were a child. Was there a store in Butter
well, Uncle
Cove?
Sandy had a little store, I think, up then. No. And Robert had a store up there when I was growing up, before I came down here, eh?
No.
Up there were Rickers too, didn't they?
That was after.
Yeah.
Now, was Uncle Sandy was older than you, was he?
Oh, my gee, Uncle Sandy was my father's brother.
Okay.
See?
So you must have had a shop
And he
then.
had a shop up in Butter Cove.
That's
down-
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you were growing up, you had a
When I
shop.
was growing up, he had a little shop.
In his house.
Yeah, in his house. And then Olive and Uncle Sandy, because she was teacher down there.
Yeah. And
But I was up there when Beulah was born, because my mother and them was into the thought, and I didn't go in. I stayed with Aunt Olive when Beulah was born.
Uncle Sandy's house, was that always his house where he had his shop?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't remember Balsam's
That's
having...
all I can remember about what the Balsams up the Canny Cove.
Yeah.
And they lived there.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember there was Balsam, Lionel Balsam, and Dan Balsam, and Don Balsam.
Yeah. Do you remember what happened to Lionel?
Well, they found dead in 2 or 3 days in the house, didn't they?
Yeah.
I know.
His parents were dead then, weren't they?
Oh, yeah, they were dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was living there alone then, whatever, because Dan got married to someone up to Smith up to, I just go off, I know what she was, so Uncle Will Smith's daughter. And he even moved up there to live. But Dan now, he was a long while before he married, because I know who Dan married, because that was late years, eh? You know what I mean, late to me, it was... Oh, you know all about them.
Do you remember the Balsams having a shop up there?
No, I can't remember, but probably I know it.
That was...
I remember Aunt Sarah Balsam and them, say.
Yeah.
But I don't remember his Dan's and Dan's father now. He must have been dead before I I know, right?
Yeah, that was Lyle Balsam,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I suppose he was. But I know it ain't Sarah Balsam, and I know Dan and them. I know it's Lionel, Eddie and Herb and all them, because Eddie did, I wonder.
I don't know. I don't know.
Eddie was the youngest one.
Yeah, they all moved out of Butter Cove,
Yeah,
right?
they all moved to Butter Cove.
Did-
Now, a few years ago, I had to live Herb
Mm,
somewhere.
yeah. Still living.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't know, but now, that was a few years ago.
Yeah. Do you remember anything about Hiscox living in Butter Cove?
His Cox.
Mm.
No,
No, that was long before your time, I guess.
that must have been long before my time, because Aunt Liz, now Aunt Mary Liz, she was his cock, but she was from St. John's without that.
Mm. Yeah. Do you remember when?
And Happy's cock and, oh, what's her name? His sister, they used to live up in Uncle Davy's for a while. But Happy now lived up St. John's.
Mm.
Their father died there. Father and mother died. That was Uncle Davy's, Aunt Liz's sister, right?
Right, right. You remember when people lived over across the arm?
Yeah, Bakers.
Bakers.
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you, yeah. Do you,
Yeah.
do you remember anything about the Bakers?
Nick and Bob Baker.
Yeah.
Well, I lived down there Lake with Bob Baker and May.
Did you?
Yes, but she came from Cape Cove. No, no, Nick's wife came from Cape Cove, Nick Baker.
Mm.
That Spurrell and her sister lived with Nick Baker, and I lived with Bob Baker and Marjorie. Now, she was from up across the bay, but Bob was from up across that.
Mm.
Down there, like when you're down there, woodsman, right?
Okay.
And used to have people, Nick had a lot of people in the woods and that, and Dad was there with him, working, and I was with Bob.
Okay. When they moved from Butter Cove, do you know where they moved to? When they left up over in Lysa's?
Phew, they moved to, I don't know. They moved. But they moved and went on down there, they never, did they? Long while ago, you know, we was down there with a house, and there's that people in the woods living with and that.
Mm.
People used to work for them, eh?
Some of them lived in Hatchet Cove Point.
For Nick. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know if Lysa's moved to Hatchet Cove Point too? Along
Yeah,
with his
probably they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the brothers, the older brothers, moved to Goobies?
Goobies, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Someone moved to Goobies.
Yeah.
Because Baker's up in Goobies.
Right, that's one of the brothers, I think.
Yeah.
Moved,
Yeah.
Yeah. Moved to Goobies.
That was about some spell ago in our lane when they lived across time.
Do you remember how many houses were over there?
Yeah. No, I can only remember two houses.
Yeah.
So there couldn't be many houses over there.
No, there was just 2 or 3, I think.
2 or 3 over there, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elias moved over there.
Yeah. Lois Baker, I know.
And then his sons, I guess, right? Yeah. Or his brothers had houses
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And you know, Tom Seward and his mother, she was a baker from over there.
Was
Tom
she?
Seward and his mother was a baker because after, like, she died, Ped Seward was married to her as Tom's mother, eh?
Right.
And then he married a Leonard. I used to know she too, because she used to have beans, but she come from down somewhere, down there rather somewhere.
Oh.
Lizzie Leonard.
Okay. That was his second wife, was it?
Yeah, that was
Seward's
Ped, yeah.
second
Ped's
wife.
second wife, yeah.
Okay. And
But married to a baker, because that was Tom's and his mother was a baker from Crosstime. I forget the name now. But I mean, I probably don't know nothing about she anyway. But I know about then when he married the other woman, right?
Right.
She died.
And what do you remember about George's Cove?
Well, I remember when someone lived down there.
Yeah.
But Uncle Lou and them lived down there, weren't they? These were across the bay, May Balsam and them.
Do you remember?
That's where her and them lived, didn't they?
Yes. Do you remember how many houses were up in George's Cove?
These up across the bay now.
Yeah. Do you don't know how many? Do you remember how
No.
many houses were in George's Cove?
No, I don't know.
No.
Pretty many, I guess. 1 or 2 or something. 2, was it? I can remember one house up there. The other two must have been gone. It was 2 or 3 up there. I can only remember one house up on the garden.
Was that Herb Balsams?
Down George's Cove on the side, like on the garden.
That must have been Herb Balsams, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know them dealing. These were across the bay somewhere. Now there's 2 Ed Balsams, eh? Nay Balsam and Ed Balsam, them up across the bay, but it was George's Cove, not George's Cove, but Kenny Cove.
Yes, that was the other one, yeah.
Ed and Lionel and Eddie and Dan and Dan. No girls.
No. No.
There ain't no girl. I don't know no girls anyway.
Okay. Did you know any of the other Balsams that were in George's Cove?
Eh?
Did you know any of the other Balsams
No,
that were in
not
George's
really.
Cove?
Not really.
Oh.
Did Uncle Lou live up there then, I wonder? Uncle Lou, he used to live down, he moved down Gooseberry Cove, over there on the bridge. Uncle Lou and Aunt Ellie, she was a fisher from across the bay, Ellie Fisher. Uncle Lou Balsam, now that Fix, Francis, and you know about them, don't you?
Yes, yes, that's right. Yeah. You don't ever remember anything about any Barretts living up around Butter Cove, do you?
No.
No. That was before your time.
I thought it was what my grandmother Smith was a Barrett. No, she was a Barrett. She was a, I forget who she was. Oh, I forget who she was. She come Uncle Pete there, someone.
She came
my,
where?
My grandmother Smith, I said, she was kin to Uncle Pete there, someone.
Your grandmother Smith?
Yeah.
What was your grandmother Smith's name?
You know about my grandma, Annie.
She was Lydia or Ann?
Eh?
Lydia or Ann?
Annie Smith, Annie, that's all I thought.
Annie.
Little Ann, yeah, she could have been, but they called her Annie, eh? But I knows all about my grandmother Smith.
And she was married, who was she married to?
I knows Ben Smith.
Yeah, well, her name was Lydia, she was baptized Lydia Ann.
Yes, that was my
But you used
mother's mother, I knows.
Yeah.
Because she was in the bay then, they'll look after her, sure. She died, Max was 3 days old, I think, when she died. So I knows about my grandmother Smith. I used to go down there.
She died in 1947.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was my grandmother's sister.
Yeah, I know.
One yesterday, so.
Yeah. And Ann. Yeah, I
Yeah.
knows her.
She was a Seward before
She
she
had a
married.
boat called after Annie Smith.
That's what the boat. Who owned the boat?
Oh, Uncle Iggy and Uncle Joe and Uncle Ben and him. My father used to go on them for a while.
Okay. And they called the boat after their mother.
I know her, Annie Smith, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember anything about her? What do you remember about her?
But my grandmother,
Yeah.
well, I remember all about her. She was in the bed for years, 4 or
Was she-
5 years.
Was she crippled or?
And when I was, I don't know what I don't think she was good, perfect health, everything like that. But Aunt Bill looked after her in the bed. She probably had bad legs or something and she couldn't walk. And I used to go down there with Ina and Gloria and Max, the baby, he was a baby. Oh yeah. So I go down, but she died then, she died when Max, a few days after Max was born.
Why was she in the bed, even?
What you say, she died in 47. She was in the bed for years.
She had
Until look
polio or something? Or
Eh?
she had polio or something?
I don't know, she probably did, but I mean talking and that, she was good. I used to go down.
Yeah, a lot
She
of the
always used to ask me if you got any powder for him, and, you know, baby powder. Grandmother, you know, now what they were like, oh, well,
Yeah.
old people. I don't ask them questions now, but I'm old, but I don't ask them questions. Because everybody got everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Not like it was then, eh?
That's right.
I guess you don't even use powder much now.
No,
No.
true.
So Janie, how many children did you have?
Me? 12.
12.
Two died.
Died as babies?
Pardon?
Did they die when they were babies or?
Well, the second one I had was 12th of May, and she died the same day. And then the 12th of May, about the last one I had. Well, one there is 53. It was about, she'd been about 51.
Your youngest one died?
Yeah,
Yeah.
girl, and died 18th. Same thing, died the 12th of May.
Same thing.
Same day.
Yeah. One was born the day, yeah. Same day, but I went up to Cumberland's. Last one.
All your other children were born home?
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone.
With a midwife?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Fanny also born.
Fanny?
Most of them. And then when Aunt Fanny, when poor Laura died, Vera was born, because Vera was born in February. Poor Laura died in March, when Eileen went up, but Audrey up to Cumberland's. Well then, and you see probably some matches came down and born Claude and Sylvia. Then I went up to the hospital with Wanda and the last one.
Yeah. Last two were born in the
Last two,
hospital?
yeah.
Born in the hospital.
Wanda was
Yeah.
Cumberland's.
Yeah. And the rest were born with midwives?
Going for the got there, something.
Yeah.
No problem.
No, no. It was rough for a lot of people having babies then. And
Not me.
no?
Nellie there alongside. Yeah. She had 12 too.
Yeah.
One of them died. She got 11, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when the
You got
baby...
me now, Elaine, and
Remember
everything
going to
I'll say.
funeral?
Boat out on Long Island. Crowd of us. And when we came in, came to the wharf, the wharf fell down. For what reason now? Some of us went in the water and some of us was only in the shore anyway, eh? Right in the shore. So poor Dad came down and he said, that's what you gets now for going out in boats on this.
How old were you then?
Oh, about 17 or 18 perhaps. That's what you gets for going out in wharfs on this.
Oh, what did you do on Sundays?
We done nothing, I don't know. Go to church. Went to church in the morning about 8 o'clock. Came down here to church 8 o'clock. Came down there 11. Then we came down 2 o'clock Sunday school. And then we came down 6 again to church again. That's all I ever did.
So that was...
on roomy down one time.
So you had to walk? How long a walk was that?
Walk from Butter Cove in on the road.
That was enough, eh?
All the time. When we come down board, but poor day to come down board, eh? We walk down in the night and we dark as a pit when we go out, no lights around and nothing.
I'd say,
And we'd go out and we'd meet this old horse coming down from George's Cove, this old, from Janie Cove, this old horse, 10 balsams and this old horse.
I'd say it was easier walking then.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I used to walk down lots of times. 3 times I'd walk down there a day. 3 or 4 times I had to come down to the store. Poor Meg Flynn had the store down there.
Yeah. Where was our store?
Her store was down there somewhere. First they had in there on the road, you know where Janie got their house. Well, they lived in there. Then Flynn and them lived in there. Poor Meg Flynn. I know poor Miss Flynn's sisters and that, they used to come from the States. And that's how I used to go around with them, they come from the States.
So that's the first store here you remember in
That's the
Gooseberry
first
Cove?
store I remember in
Yeah.
Gooseberry Cove.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first store I remember in Gooseberry Cove. I don't know who else. I guess they had a store in there. They used to, the Flynn's had a store in there. They used to have pigs. They used to rear pigs. They used to have them over by Victor's house and stuff over that way, on that side of the road. Oh, no, it did.
What kind of things did they sell in the store?
Eh?
What kind of things did they sell at the store?
Groceries, that's all.
Yeah.
Food. I don't know where we used to go. I don't think we went very far for our clothes.
No?
I don't want to say that.
Well, what did you do for clothes?
Made it,
Yeah.
yes. Because I'm sure I made clothes for Vera, for my sister Vera. I made dresses and that. I made dresses for Dot Balsam, for Aunt Bill. Not much good now for anything. I made dresses. from my sister.
Where did you get the material to make it?
Well, I had a flour bag one time. I used to get a bit of cotton. Used to get cotton and that.
Yeah.
One place or another, I suppose we get cotton, have a comb and stuff.
What about for mail? How did you get the mail?
At the mail, we used to come down in boat. Out St. John's was out, so I used to go and I used to walk over from St. John's with the mail. Walk across the country one time, Joe, go out and did, I went in boat. Now I went up to St. John's without in boat. With Lyle Green, that's poor Leah's father, used to carry the mail. And Uncle Keziah Smith up the Butter Cove, you know Uncle Keziah and them. And he used to carry the mail. I rode up with Uncle Keziah in up at St. John's a couple of times. I went to St. John's a nice bit. Like there's a man up there, like Lloyd, the one who works with you, he said, you know more about St. John's than I do. He said, I left when I was 11. And I said, yes, I was up there when I was about 23, I was up there lots of times. Because I know before we were married, I was about 23 and I went up to St. John's with the mailman. And Fink come up and motorboat and got me, somebody else.
Yeah. Were you married then?
No.
Before you got married?
Yeah, before I got married.
Mm.
I was almost 24 when I got married. Well, I was married on 28 September and I would have been 24 in February, man.
Did they have any stores up to St. John's?
Oh yeah, they had a store. Aunt Mary Ann Green. Like her daughter's up Long Beach and that, like, well, no, they did now. Just can't believe it. Blanche Byford and them, you know. One was married to Byford and one was married to Avery. As Karen's mother down there, her mother was Avery, she's Vicky Avery. As for Gloria went to board the first time she went to Long Beach teaching. Gloria was teaching.
Yeah.
1 year and she went to Long Beach. And she boarded then Vicky Avery's. Because at the time now she was going to board with Marina, you know, it was Marina Bay, eh? And she was up that she was married then. And Gloria was going to board, but Andy wouldn't allow that because she was united. Well, of course. Oh, all of that happened. I tell you, she had to board with her own.
Yeah.
Oh, they were pretty strict, them. Gloria knows about that.